Work continues on stripping the truck of its paint, and we're having pretty good success with that. We have the right hand side down. We're working on the tailgate here using, again, the aircraft stripper, which bubbles that paint off pretty easily, as well as the process of sanding. And we're starting to get into the driver's side here. Now there's a number of different things that we're finding with the driver's side that this kind of comes under the guise of just when you thought you've seen everything and you thought it was in better shape than you thought it was, body work can be done and you can hide a lot of things. This door right here is pretty poor. It's actually some of the worst work we've seen in recent history. And it takes a lot to say that because we've seen a lot of crazy things. A lot of body work. The actual foundation of the work is mud and even fiberglass or whatnot. Front fender's not too bad, but it's that door right there. It's just really awful. You know, the front fender is going to probably blow out after some sandblasting, but again, relatively speaking, it's not bad up top. This is typical. This is sort of typical. That front door is just, it's going to have to come off and be dealt with and maybe even replaced completely. But the thing that's even crazier is back here. We have a quarter panel, lower section. It's been mudded over, and you can see the mud there, but once we got into it, started to look at this bodywork, we started to pull this away, and look what we find. Honest to God, a license plate tucked up in there and used as the steel foundation in order to make this whole thing sit right. So even we were fooled on this one.
It looked good.
It did look good, and it is a license plate, and it was actually bolted in there. You can see that it was just screwed in there. So this kind of comes under the guise of we thought we've seen it all, but it turns out we haven't. So there's some work to be done here, fabrication-wise. Not a showstopper, and we still like the truck. We think it's in great shape, but the areas that the deficits we're seeing are typical for an FJ60, 62, and just cause us to have to do some fabrication. But overall, we still like the truck, and it'll be a nice when we get it done.